Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we will be reviewing all 5 sets in the Jurassic World Rebirth wave, so let's get straight into it. Let's start off with the Raptor Off-Road Escape. This set was actually quite charming to build. It had a lot of nice tiny details, and I just love this set. First of all, let's look at the humans in this set. First, let's look at Ruben. He is actually a pretty nice minifigure and has the normal posability that a minifigure has, obviously, and he actually has an extra head. It's a scared expression, and yeah, he is a pretty nice detailed minifigure. He comes with an orange flare gun. He actually comes with 2 of them. And now let's take a look at Isabel. She is a pretty nice minifigure. She comes with a backpack, and she actually has an extra face. It's just a scared one. Then she has the fruit roll-up to feed baby dinosaur Dolores. I couldn't imagine this dinosaur to look any better, and I absolutely love the way Dolores looks in this line. And now let's take a look at the Velociraptor. A lot of people have been hating on the Velociraptor, but I honestly quite like it. Of course, it's missing some posability, but overall it's a pretty nice dinosaur, and it comes with a little chicken wing, and yeah. Now let's take a look at the first build of this set. It's this little satellite dish, and it is actually pretty nice and has some detail, and it can fit at the back of the vehicle that this set comes with, and overall it's a pretty nice side build. Now let's take a look at this build. It actually has some really nice detail, and yeah, it's part of an action feature. You press down on the back and these bushes move, giving it the appearance that the Velociraptor pops out of the bushes, and it's actually a pretty cool action feature, and I actually like this more than I thought I would, and yeah. Now let's take a look at the vehicle. This is actually a really great vehicle, and at the back you can actually fit the satellite dish and baby dinosaur Dolores, and yeah, it's a pretty spacious back trunk. But it also comes with some nice detail on the inside, as you can see there, and just all around there's a bunch of detail, and I just love this vehicle. And yeah, overall I found this to be a pretty enjoyable set to build, and just overall a pretty nice set. But now let's talk about the hard part with Lego, the price. I think this set is pretty severely overpriced. It has 285 pieces and it's $40. Again, Minecraft Minis provided this set, so I got a $20 discount, but still $40 is a lot for a set like this. But if you have $40 just laying around, I definitely recommend getting this set, and it's a pretty nice set. Next up, we have the T.rex River Escape. I actually got this Lego set for $30 at a local downtown store, so I got a steal on it. But anyway, the human characters in this set is pretty nice. They both come with different faces. Xavier's is a lot better, but for some reason, the girl character, I forgot her name, literally only has, like, happy faces, which is really disappointing because, like, can we at least get a scared face? She's being chased by a T.rex. The action feature in this set is plain and simple, but it does the job. The actual build is really small, but I actually quite like it, as there's a bunch of tiny details packed in this set, and it was just fun to build overall. Now let's take a look at the T-Rex, which is pretty good. It's just the normal T-Rex we get without any painted nails. People were making a big deal about it, but honestly I don't really care, and this T-Rex is, you know, good enough. Next up, we have the brick-built Mosasaurus boat mission. The value of this set is actually really good, since it almost has 1,000 pieces and it's only $60. Both of the characters in this set are actually pretty good. They both have different face expressions. The rocks add some playability and life to the set. The boat in this set is pretty good, but small compared to the one in the movie. It has this Mosasaurus tracker, and it has some nice little details. Now let's take a look at the actual Mosasaurus, which is pretty good. It has a bunch of posability, and I just like the way this animal is built, and yeah, overall it's pretty good. Now let's take a look at the Raptor and Titanosaurus tracking mission. I actually got this set at Sam's Club for only $70, which is a pretty great deal, and if you guys want discounts on sets, just look it up on Sam's Club. I don't know why, but they have a bunch of Jurassic World Rebirth sets on sale. This is what this set looks like when it's all built, and I actually really enjoyed building this. The first dinosaur in this set is just the normal Raptor. It's in 2 sets in this wave, and you know, it's alright. But now let's take a look at the biggest molded Lego dinosaur. This Titanosaur is massive, and it has some great posability, and I just love this figure so much. And it's just a really great figure. Even though it's not movie accurate, I still really love it, and it might be one of my favorite dinosaurs in my collection. Now let's take a look at this campsite, which is actually a pretty good build. It has a lot of tiny details, and I just love building this. And it has an action feature where the tree can fall down. I'm sure all of you are aware of this by now, but overall, it's just a pretty nice side build. Now let's take a look at the main build of the set, the gas station. It comes with a little drone, and even though this isn't the biggest build, it has a bunch of tiny details like this little gas tank, this little lantern, a snake, and it has some spilled oil on the bottom, as you can see there, and there's a bunch of details inside like a hot dog poster, a sand green hot dog, a slushing machine, a keyboard, and even a cash register with money inside. And I don't know, this is just a really good set with a bunch of tiny little details. Now let's take a look at the Quetzalcoatlus and Spinosaurus air mission. Well, you might think I'm dumb for buying it without the dinosaurs, but I saved a bunch of money because the original set is $160 and I got it for $51. So I saved a bunch of money, and honestly, the dinosaurs weren't really what I was wanting from this set. I honestly wanted the temple, so I am really happy with this purchase, but let's get into the review. I absolutely love this build. Yeah, it's a little small, but I mean, that's fine. First, let's take a look at the land vehicle. Now, this is a pretty nice vehicle. I know it's standard, but it just was a fun vehicle to build, and yeah, I think it's a pretty nice build. Now, I absolutely loved building this helicopter. It was a fun build, and it turned out looking pretty nice. And yeah, there's some nice little details in it, and yeah, there's some guns that you can shoot studs out of, and you can move the little engines on the back of the vehicle. But overall, this is a great little helicopter. Now moving on to the actual main part of the set, the temple. This is a pretty nice build. There's a waterfall that you can open up on the side, and then there's a climbing wall that you can climb up to get the DNA samples from the eggs on top. And yeah, the top was really fun to build, and this is my favorite part of the set. Inside, there's just so many little details, from like a geode to a skull and even to a mosquito in amber. Now, this is a really nice set, and I just absolutely loved building this. Now moving on to one of the action features, you can get these axes to swing down and hit a character. And yeah, this just adds so much playability to the set, and I just absolutely love this feature. Now moving on to the next action feature, you can press down a branch and the entire top of the temple collapse. It's just like a really nice little action feature. Even though I bought it without any of the dinosaurs, it works well with the dinosaurs I already have, and honestly, the dinosaurs aren't the point of a Jurassic set, and this set is really nice, and I recommend any collector to add it to their collection.